Hey, how you doing? So far I've been mostly talking about my business and some of our client findings, but now I want to dive into some of our clients' businesses, specifically e-commerce, and show you some of our best practices over there. So, number one, let me show you some numbers. This is actually one of the stores that we manage. And full disclaimer, I'm going to blur any personal information that you see here because this is not my store. This is our client store, okay? All right, let me actually do last month. So let's look at May. They sold $190,000 worth in a single month. Let's look at April. They did 200,000, right? So they're doing pretty good. So what I want to do is show you a couple of stores. They're absolutely killing it, and I want to show you why they are killing it. I want to show you their best kept secrets without compromising their identity or giving away who they are or what's their store. This is another client of ours, and this is only one campaign. Okay, so we only sell one campaign, and these guys actually sell electric skateboards, and these skateboards are really pricey. They actually cost $1,200 each. That's $1,200 per skateboard. And this campaign right here has generated 110 sales at $58 each. Right, this client has been with us for maybe over 6 months now, and they are continuously and consistently doing $400,000 a month e-commerce, selling only a handful of skateboards each month. And like I said, if you could spend $58 to sell a skateboard for $1,200, even if your margins are small, I mean, of course, it's a quality skateboard. It costs a bit of money to make. They're still making hundreds of dollars per sale, pure profit. This is an insane campaign, right? So now let me start by giving you some basic ideas. I want to give you some e-commerce tips. So number one thing that I would talk about are video ads. Right, you've got video ads, you've got static image ads, you've got canvas ads, you've got Instagram. I mean, you name it. There's so many options. But recently, what's been working really well are video ads. You see, the space on Facebook is sold out. The real estate is sold out. Nowadays, there's more ads than they can show, so that means the bids are going up. The costs are going up. Each and every day you advertise, the costs are going to go up. So what Facebook actually prefers now, because there's unlimited space as they're introducing in-stream video ads, are video ads. Listen, Facebook as a platform, their purpose, their goal is to keep the user on the platform as they make money from the ads. The more ads they show and the longer the person stays on Facebook, the more money they make. So they actually show more video ads. If you actually take your phone, scroll through your newsfeed, you're going to see 70%, 80% of your newsfeed are videos. The reason behind that, because they keep you engaged longer than a static image. So what Facebook does to promote more video ads is actually gives you a much better reach, a much better engagement, a much better cost per mil if you run video ads. So nowadays what we do is pretty much almost exclusively video ads, especially for e-commerce. Sometimes we may have a text ad or whatever, but 95% of what we do is video ads. That's our number one secret when it comes to getting great results. Then what we've seen is Instagram is absolutely killer. I've spoken to other clients of mine, mentors, and people that I know, people that are doing over 1 million a month doing e-commerce. Instagram is absolutely killing it. Another findings that we have is the most amount of sales actually come from people aged 30 to 65 plus. Now, listen, recently I was at a mastermind. There was a guy doing 1.4 million a month doing e-commerce. And these are the findings he actually shared. And I didn't believe them. To be completely honest, I was very skeptical. I was cynical. I said, this can't be true because it's against the common sense. At least that's what I thought. And what I did afterwards is actually look at my clientele. Right now we manage maybe a dozen or 2 dozen clients that specifically do Shopify e-commerce. We looked at their stats and it got confirmed. Actually, most of the sales that we see come from the 30 to 65 age range. Of course, if a product is in a niche that it's specifically for teenagers or younger people, it's different. But it blew my mind. You see, I used to think that the most amount of money would actually be made on younger people, people that are on Facebook, that are, on their phone and internet all day because they have access, to these stores and stuff. But it turns out that most people actually advertise to these people, the younger generation, so the competition is extremely high. However, when we shifted the targeting and when we've seen that the 30 to 65 actually buy a lot more, we were pretty shocked. Literally 90% of the sales that the 1.4 million a month guy receives is 30 to 65. And actually, the products that he loves to sell are family-oriented products. Because he's noticed the pattern that a grandparent is not only going to buy one, but they're going to buy for the whole family. Right? Here's another tip that literally doubled sales overnight. Very simple. I mean, a lot of the things that I'll be saying, you may be cynical and skeptical just as I was when I heard them, but when you're going to try them yourselves, you run with this and implement them tonight or tomorrow, you're going to see the difference yourself. What he's done is just simply told the people, listen, if you buy 2 or 3 instead of 1, I'm also going to throw in free shipping. So if you buy 2 or more, I'll give you free shipping. This literally doubled sales overnight. I think it was between 50% to 100% increase, depending on the product and depending on the niche. But such a simple thing, doubled sales overnight. It's insane. So now I actually want to go and share something with you. So I'm going to go into my drive, and we've actually got a small section called the Vault. Let me show you. So this Vault, and only clients can access this vault. So over here we share some of our best practices, some of our videos, tracking sheets, all the good stuff. And we've got a little section here for B2C, Shopify. We talk about some of our best funnels there. And I want to show you these screenshots. So I want you to take a note. You may pause this video. I want you to maybe take a screenshot of my screen. And I want you to install these plugins for your Shopify store. These are some of the highest recommended plugins that you can get. And, whenever I recommend plugins or software, the way I like to think about it is leverage points. These are small things that you can install for maybe 20, 30 bucks. A lot of them are free. And it's immediately going to bump your sales right away and is going to do it automatically. If I'm facing to buy software, whether that's Typeform, Snipply, or any of these, and I look at it, it's 50, 100 bucks a month, I don't freak out because I know it's going to make me so much more money pretty much automatically. So check out these plugins. These are going to be insane value to you. It may seem very simple, but if you actually take action on it, it's going to be massive value. Okay, another tip that I want to share, unfortunately I will not be able to go inside the ads itself because it's not my ads. Even though we created it, we are not going to compromise their privacy. But here's the recommendation. So when I say video ads, here's what I recommend. You can actually select a video that's 16.9, well, not 0.9, 16 to 9 in resolution, meaning that it's a widescreen video. You also have the option to do a 1x1 or 2x3. So the 2x3 actually takes up the most amount of real estate. So when you scroll through your newsfeed, you're going to see these different formats. And on your phone, for example, you look at the 16 to 9, it's a widescreen video. It's maybe going to take up 30% of your screen. But if you do the 2 to 3% resolution, it's actually going to take up your whole screen, meaning you pay the same amount of money, but you get 3 times the real estate. So it's been proven that people simply click more and engage more. Another thing that you want to do in your ads is start with a question, right? So ads, start with a yes-driven question. Then you want to add a paragraph. And whenever we do e-commerce, we do tag. We actually do like and tag a friend who'd love this. So whenever we sell jewelry, whenever we sell a skin product, anti-aging, these niches work really well. Whenever we sell a jacket, a t-shirt, we like to take advantage of this because of social proof, right? They tag their friend, it's engagement, and it works really, really well. So that would be some of the tips for e-commerce. I hope that you took notes. You can watch this video again. I know that this was very short and simple, but these tips alone may double or even triple your success. So I hope that you actually take it seriously, you implement it, and thank you for watching.